Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a mini ASOS haul. So if you like these types of videos, please consider subscribing and I will get into the video now. So I have been pre-filming, so I've been trying to pre-film to get some videos up for when I'm away, and I did place this ASOS order this week. And I did actually receive it today, and basically it was the last few things I wanted to finish off some outfits that I had planned. So I did record a collective haul quite recently, and that should be up last week, I think. So I will link that one in the eye if you want to go and watch that. And that did have ASOS items, Spooky Box Club items, and also this choker that I'm wearing right now. So those were in that collective haul. But annoyingly, I was kind of on the hunt for like the perfect O-ring belt. And I think someone posted either on the Killstar Addicts Anonymous page or the Alternative Fashion Addicts Anonymous page with this belt that you've seen in the thumbnail photo, and I commented like, oh my gosh, where's your belt from? It's like the one I've been looking for. And she said it was from ASOS, and it was literally the day after I had placed my order from them. So I did go back and I just couldn't find anything that looked like this. Like, there was stuff similar, but it just wasn't this one, and from the photo it looked so nice, so I did go and place my order. So this haul will have the belt, obviously, a top, and also a skincare product. So I will start with the belt as that's the main reason. If you followed my channel for a while, you'll remember that I did haul this belt previously in some kind of other collective haul, I think, and it's basically this O-ring belt with chains on from Boohoo. And whilst I love this one and it's so nice on like more plain outfits, if I've got quite a patterned outfit, so like this for example with tartan, this is a bit much for it. And the main reason why I was looking for a belt to begin with is I've gotten into Stranger Things quite recently, and I did do a Stranger Things haul, so I will link that in the eye. And I basically want to put together some like Stranger Things based outfit. But I did buy the men's t-shirt from Primark, and I bought it in a medium, so it was a bit longer, and I really wanted a belt to put around it to make it into a t-shirt dress. And again, I tried it on with that one I just showed you from Boohoo, and it just didn't look right. And this is definitely the belt that's going to go with that outfit. So this is the belt that I've been talking about, and it's actually so much nicer in person. I did, as I said, get this order today. I did place my order on the 9th of March, which was Monday, and I did receive it today, which is now Wednesday. So basically 2 days from when I ordered it to when I received it, which is amazing, and I'm so glad. This belt is made of a fake leather. It says 100% polyester, but honestly this is one of the nicest fake leather belts I have. As I've said in many of my other videos, I am quite particular when it comes to shoes. Like, I like leather shoes. This choker is actually real leather, even though I don't really mind if it's fake leather, but this one is real leather. And I don't have any real leather belts or anything, but this is definitely the highest quality fake leather one that I do own, and I'm really, really impressed with it. So the main features are, it is a fake leather, and it is very, very thick and quite sturdy too. Hopefully you can see that. And also on the inside it's kind of that fake leather material, but then on the outside it's very, very soft. Hopefully the camera will pick that up, but it's just a super nice quality band, especially compared to like the Boohoo one. I mean, it's kind of the same thickness, but it just doesn't feel as sturdy as this one. The belt buckle itself looks like this. So it is quite a wide square belt buckle. It does have a tiny kind of mark up there. I really doubt the camera will pick it up. Oh yeah, just there. but it's not too noticeable or anything. And it does have quite a few sizing options too. I'm about kind of in the middle-ish, and this did say small. Oh, it's just a small. Okay, so I think it's about like an 8 to 10, so that is about right. And what I really liked about this one is it does have the square buckle, because some of them have like O-ring, like circle buckles with the O-rings attached, and it's just, I don't know, I just prefer the square buckle. I just think it looks a lot nicer. And then on the right hand side there is this piece of fake leather here, and attached to it is a D-ring, again in silver metal. So that is kind of attached in between here. But if you didn't like the look of this, you could easily flip it round, so you wouldn't have to have this there, but I do like that feature. And then connected to this strip of fake leather here, there is an O-ring. This does feel like a really nice quality. It definitely feels higher quality than this. As I said, this isn't the highest quality belt, but it kind of serves a purpose, whereas this one does feel like such a good quality, apart from the chain. So connected to the O-ring is this chain. So this has been connected with a slightly smaller O-ring, which means if you didn't want the chain, you could easily take this off with pliers, and then the chain is down here. This is the only part that kind of sounds a bit cheapy. I mean, it doesn't feel the worst, but I don't think it's the same kind of quality as the O-rings or the D-ring up here. And then again, it's been connected to another strip of fake leather, again attached down here. And then on the other side, there is this piece of fake leather with a slightly smaller O-ring. So basically altogether it looks like this. So you've got the belt buckle in the middle, this on your left and this on your right. And something that surprised me about it, I guess, is these actually move. So this is tucked in at the moment, but these actually do move, which I think is really, really cool. This one does move too. So if you wanted the chain quite close together, you could easily push this quite close and you'd have the chain all at the front of the outfit. Or you could push it back, and you'll see better in the try on section, and kind of have the chain hanging at your side and have this strip of fake leather at the back, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like a hip chain, or you could have it, as I said, at the front hanging down. So I really, really like that option that you have. And this one is exactly the same. So this one does actually move too. So you could even put this one round to the other side if you wanted. And I just think that's such a good idea, because you've got so many options with this. So you could easily take this off if you feel like that's a bit too much and just have like a kind of asymmetric look. You can take the chain off if you didn't want it, and you could just keep the O-rings on there. And I mean, even if, I guess you could even take this whole like O-ring and chain design off of it completely and just have the buckle. So it's wearable in very many ways. And another feature that I liked is if you do have these at the front, then no matter what size you really have it on, unless you had it on like the last one, this piece of material keeps the belt from like flapping, which is such like a horrible problem. I've had so many belts where I've wanted to wear them as waist belts, but there's no material to keep it down, so I end up tying it with like a hairband or something. So I really like that they've thought about that, and I just feel like this is such a versatile belt, and it overall it has this kind of like grungy look, which I just love about it. And I love O-rings, as you can probably tell. So I just feel like this was the perfect belt that I was looking for. I'm not sure if this will still be available by the time that this haul goes up, because as I said, I am pre-filming. But the name of it is the Asos Design Petite... Nope, I'm reading the wrong thing. Asos Design Chain and Ring Detail Waist and Hip Belt. So I will leave links to everything if they're still available in the description below if you want to go and check those out. But this one I believe cost £15. Yeah, it was £15, which again, it is quite pricey, but I am really impressed with the quality of this. Going back to the Boohoo one, I believe I paid around £8, but this is selling for 12, and it's okay, but I mean, for £3 extra, I think this is so much more worth it than this one. So really excited to start styling this into outfits, and I'm sure you'll be seeing this in future outfit of the days, hopefully with the Stranger Things top. Was something else that I've kind of been looking for a really long time too, and I just thought as I'm ordering it £15, I'm halfway to 30 anyway, which is probably how they always get people because I didn't want to pay the £4 shipping. So I managed to find a mesh top, and for something that's such a simple outfit, and especially with like the popular grungy looks, you'd think it would be more easy to find, but I mean Killstar only do like fishnet tops or a shorter mesh top, not like a long sleeved one, or lace, and then all the other shops that sell mesh tops, it's always a bodysuit and they drive me crazy. So I finally managed to find this mesh top. So if you've been looking for a mesh top for a while and you're struggling, hopefully this will help you. And it is from Asos Design themselves. It kind of does the job of what I want it to do because I don't plan on wearing this by itself. As you can see, it is a crop top and I just don't do that. So I mainly bought this to wear under kind of strappy dresses in the spring where it's still a bit cold and I don't want to just wear like straps and like nothing on my arms, but it's starting to get into non-jumper weather, if that makes sense. So yeah, I mainly bought this to wear under dresses. I did get this in a size UK 8 because I believe they were sold out of the 10, and this is the petite range, so I think I probably would have been better with a size 10. I have just tried this on and it fits and it's okay. It's not too tight or anything, but I do notice the sleeves tend to rise up a little bit. I feel like the 10 would have just been a little bit more comfortable and the sleeves would have fit a bit better, and I don't have longer arms or anything. But I think because it was a petite size, I would have been better with the petite 10 instead of the petite 8, but because they don't have that size, I will just be sticking with this as it's not like I'll be wearing this alone anyway. But the main features are it is a completely see-through mesh top. As I said, the brand is Asos Design, and the neckline kind of has this scalloped detail on it, as you can see, which is very pretty, and I feel like it ties in well with the design of the top. And then got a sleeve inside out. Along the bottom of the top there is this really nice lace detail. Kind of, it looks like roses, I think, which is really pretty. So that is what the lace looks like. That's better. And that is along the front and back of the top. And then this design is also put on the sleeves. So that's the sleeve design, and you'll also notice that this has a scalloped effect too, which is why I said the neckline ties in really nicely with it. Honestly, when I first saw it, I wasn't sure about the lace with the mesh because that wasn't really what I was going for. But I think it's really pretty actually, and I actually am going to be pairing this with a rose dress for kind of a grungy look. And I feel like the sleeves will be really, really nice with the rose dress as they are both rose and it's more of an elegant look anyway. The trim I won't be seeing because the dress covers it. But I really did like this top, and I also had just got to the point where I was like, I kind of need a mesh top and it's not a bodysuit, so I will pick this. Overall, I am quite happy with it. I did pay £16 for this one. I'd say it's probably more like £10 worth maybe, but I mean everything's been stitched nicely. There isn't any loose threads or anything. There were so many tops that I was looking at and it had mesh top and I was like yes, and then it would have like a word here and it's like no. Or it would have like a moon on it and it's like no. Just some really random thing. So it is actually quite difficult to find a mesh top, so I am fairly happy with this one. As I said, the sizing would have been better if I sized up one size, but as I said, they didn't have my size. I am really happy with this, and again, you will be seeing this in outfit of the days too, under clothing. I had got to £31 with the belt and the top, but then because I'm a student I could take the student discount off, but of course that took it to just under 30, which would then add the £4 delivery on top. So I did take the student discount off, meaning that I got £1.50 off the belt and then £1.60 off the top, so that made it a little bit better. And because that had just pushed me under 30, I decided to pick up one item that I have been looking at for a little while. I feel like I've said that for all of them. But I have been so intrigued to try an Ordinary product. I always see them and I always hear people like raving about them and recommending them. I just really want to try one. More recently I've been getting like spots around my chin, which just hasn't been great. So I'm kind of on this like skincare mission again. Also because the skincare products I thought were like good just have like a lot of stuff in that is not good. So I have been trying to like spice up my skincare, I guess. I really like the CeraVe foaming cleanser. I've been using that recently, and I've also bought the Pixi Retinol Tonic, I think is what it's called, and I've always wanted to try a Pixi product, and I feel like I'm just ticking off the brands that I've always wanted to try, and this is the one that I figured would be the best because it says high strength vitamin and mineral blemish formula. I'm hoping this will kind of sort that out. I mean, I don't want to put too much on at one time because I literally had an allergic reaction because I mixed two things that didn't like each other. I feel like after I stop using maybe the Pixi one, because the retinol is really, really strong, then maybe I will alternate between them or something. But this is what the packaging looks like. It's very kind of clinical looking, kind of sciencey. I don't know why it always wants to focus on the background. There we go. So that's what the packaging looks like. Yeah, see what I like about this is in the ingredients it doesn't have like sulfates and parabens, which I've been trying to avoid. So that seems quite good. And yeah, so that's what the box looks like. And then even the bottle, it looks super sciencey. It's like you're going to do a science experiment or something. It always reminds me of like the pH dropper things that we did in science. I don't know what's going on with my fringe. But yeah, so that's what the bottle looks like. I did kind of get this because, as I said, I was trying to bump up my costs so I didn't have to pay the postage, and as I always say, I prefer to pay a little bit extra and get something else rather than spending £4 on delivery when this is £5. So I did pick this up and I'm really excited to try it. That was my mini ASOS haul. It actually took longer than I thought it would. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like it if you did. And let me know in the comments if you've managed to find like a really cool grungy belt, because I know they are kind of trendy, maybe. Probably not by the time I put this video up. And also let me know if you've tried any of the Ordinary products, and if you've tried this one in particular, like what's it like? Have you had any like good results from it? So do let me know about that. Press the notification bell if you want to be notified when I do upload. I usually post around the same time anyway, but it will let you know as soon as the video goes up. And as I said at the beginning, consider subscribing if you like these types of videos, and you'll be able to find them a lot easier as they'll be in your subscription feed. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.